Ever since 2018, when sports betting became legal in America, the player prop betting market has grown in popularity year after year. So in this video, we're going to dive into player props, talk about some of the best tips, tricks, and techniques that you want to be on the lookout for, because not all player prop markets are created equal. And then make sure to stick around to the end of the video, because I'm going to share with you not only my most profitable player prop betting markets for the NFL and NBA, but if you're someone that's worried about getting limited sports betting, I am going to share with you the best player prop markets that you can A, wager a lot of money down, and B, fly under the radar of these sports books so that you appear like a casual sports bettor. The first thing that you need to understand when we're betting on player props, number one, this market in general has less liquidity compared to money line spreads and totals. But depending on the sport or league that you're looking to wager on for player props, while certain leagues have more liquidity, more money that you can wager on player props, say the NFL or NBA, compared to maybe the WNBA or a lower tier soccer league. And so the reason that I bring this up, if you're someone that's looking to wager over $100 on player props, you need to be aware of these subtle nuances depending on the sport, league, or market that you're looking to bet on. This first example over here on FanDuel, we're looking at Charlotte versus Orlando City, anytime goal scorer. We're going to pull up Luis Muriel at plus 150 odds. Now, something important to note, I'm not logged into FanDuel. This is just their default limits that they have. So let's say we wanted to wager $500 on Luis to score an anytime goal. Well, you could see my limit right here is $333. Now, anyone that knows anything about soccer knows that the English Premier League is the top tier league in the entire world for soccer. So looking at Nottingham Forest versus West Ham, Jared Bowen right here to score an anytime goal. First off, these odds are a much longer shot than compared to the MLS player that we just looked at. And if we wanted to wager $700, well, the max wager size here is $645. So depending on the league that we're wagering on with soccer, there's vastly different limits on the same sportsbook for the same exact market. Over here looking at the Celtics-Hornets matchup, let's say we wanted to wager on Jason Tatum, one of the most popular players in all of the NBA, to get over 8.5 rebounds. If we wanted to wager $2,000, well, the limit here is $1,800. Now, if we come over to player combos for Tatum to record a double-double, the odds for him to record a double-double are worse than him to get over 8.5 rebounds. But as you can see, the wager size that we can put down on this play is much higher. This is a much more popular market to wager on compared to just player rebounds. Now, if we come down just a little bit to bet on Tatum over on his rebounds and assists at minus 108, if we wanted to wager $2,500, FanDuel's going to accept over $2,400 on this play. So what you need to understand is we just looked at the same player for 3 different categories and got 3 completely different wager sizes. Something else that you need to make a note of is that while we were taking a look at Tatum's wager size limits for his rebounds and those soccer props, we were referencing FanDuel Sportsbook, the most popular sportsbook in all of America. It has a stranglehold on the market share for sportsbooks in America. So if you're going after a sportsbook like Bet Rivers, Hard Rock, or Ballybet, well, your limits for betting on those player props won't be nearly as high compared to FanDuel. Early on this NBA season, I found some solid success betting on the player points market. Let me show you the tool that finds me these plays in the sports betting market that have an edge, that all I have to do is log in and knock out these bets. Over here, guys, I use OddsJam's positive expected value tool to find me plays in the sports betting market that have an edge. Now, I specifically have an NBA player prop points filter set up. Guys, linked in the description is going to be a 1-week free trial to OddsJam, and then use my code BillyC, and it's going to save you 35% off your first month once the trial ends. I just have my market within odds set up right here. I have this set up for NBA, and then over here in the top right hand corner, I'm using OddsJam's formula to find me these plays. I'm also using the worst case DVIG method. We can see right here that LeBron James over 24.5 points at plus 120 is the play at FanDuel. I click on the one-click bet feature. It automatically loads the play up here for me, and then all I have to do is type in the amount that I want to wager on. Boom. There we go. We just locked in a play in a matter of seconds utilizing OddsJam's tool. You see, this positive EV tool does all the work for us, finds plays in the sports betting market that have an edge. As you can see right here, this play on FanDuel is a massive outlier to the rest of the sports books. If you found value in this content so far, make sure to smash that subscribe button, click that thumbs up button, and make sure to smash that bell notification so you don't miss any videos that we drop. The number one question that I get asked the most is, hey Billy, I'm thinking about getting into sports betting, but I'm really nervous about these sports books limiting me. Do you have any best tips or tricks that you can share? So the first thing that you need to understand, if you're looking to make money sports betting, period, end of sentence, you need to accept the fact that you are going to get limited by these sports books eventually. This is not the ideal customer that the sportsbook wants to have on their platform. There are certain player prop markets that A, let you wager a lot of money on, B, have fantastic positive expected value that you can find a consistent edge on and beat these books, and C, let you fly under the radar so that you don't look like you're a sharp sports bettor. You're just going to appear like you're a casual sports bettor. Back here over at FanDuel, I am again currently logged out of this sports book. The number one player prop market that you can wager a ton of money on, fly under the radar, and look like a casual sports bettor is anytime touchdown scoring props in the NFL. Here for the Saints-Panthers, we're just going to go after Chuba Hubbard here. This is an anytime touchdown score at plus 100 odds. This is even money. Well, as you can see right here, for Chuba Hubbard, we can wager $10,000 on him to score an anytime touchdown. Now, this is a really big deal because if I come over to Ohio State versus Penn State, currently two top 5 programs going at it this upcoming weekend, and if we wanted to bet on the over on FanDuel and I wanted to put down $6,000, the maximum wager is $5,700. Now, something else that's important to understand is not all college football conferences are created equal. Looking at Tulsa UAB, if we wanted to bet on the over right here and wager $2,000, well, the maximum wager is $1,700. So American Football Conference compared to Big Ten Football Conference, two vastly different wager sizes that you can put down on these games. Another awesome market that I love to wager on for player props to help me fly under the radar is in the NHL. Looking at anytime goal scorer right here for Sam Reinhart in this Panthers Stars game, you could see that if we wanted to wager $4,000 on this play, FanDuel is giving us a max limit of $3,200, which is a lot of money for a very popular bet to place in the NHL. Another fun market that we can wager on is in the Knicks Pistons for the NBA, any kind of first basket props. Maybe Jalen Brunson to score this first basket. If we wanted to put down a $6,000 wager, you can see the max is almost $3,500 for this prop bet. Back over here at the Positive EV tool, one of my favorite player prop markets to attack that I just mentioned before was anytime touchdown scores. Now, here's my setup. I will keep the minimum odds completely blank. I'll expand my maximum odds to plus 400. I will clear out my market width. And then for the sports books that I love to go after, FanDuel and Flip for anytime NFL touchdown scores has been very solid for me this year. I'll obviously set the league up just for NFL and the market over just for player props. Right here for Cedric Tillman between the Chargers and the Browns, we have an awesome opportunity for an anytime touchdown score. FanDuel consistently offers the best odds time and time again when it comes to anytime touchdown scores. Utilizing the one-click bet feature, the bet loads up for us instantly right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and wager $150 on Tillman to score an anytime touchdown. So to recap, if you're looking to fly under the radar of these sports books and not get limited instantaneously, then going after these very popular player prop markets like anytime touchdowns, anytime goal scores, first baskets, and even though baseball season's currently over, anytime home runs, that's a great prop to go after because it's very popular and you can wager a lot of money down. And as you can see, utilizing OddsJam's tools, we can find plays in the sports betting market that have an edge instantly and smash these bets. Earlier in the video, I mentioned how I love wagering on player points in the NBA player prop market. Well, there's two other player prop markets that I love to focus on. And in this video right here, it's going to walk you through step by step my exact setup, like I just showed you for NFL anytime touchdown scores, so that you can crush these books on repeat all basketball season long.